My name is Abdullah Dibba, originally from the Gambia, and I studied in Jamia Ahmadiyya UK, where I graduated, and now I'm serving as a missionary in the United States of America. One very humbling experience that I had about Jalsa Salana UK was 2 years ago when, for the first time, I was going to be a live presenter for MTA Africa. That was the first, live presentation that MTA Africa was having. For the second day, now there were mainly two things that I had to do. One was to present live studio programs and also to translate the speeches of Hazrat Khalifatul Masih from Urdu to English. Now overnight, because it was a bit cold, and I caught a flu, a very bad cold, and I was coughing and my nose was running, right? But there was no backup, and the program was about to go live. There was no one else to do it, and I was very worried. When I spoke, you wouldn't understand it. My nose was running, I had to hold a tissue. Now that moment came when I sat in the studio. I told the producer that I was not going to be able to do it, but he said, let's just pray and hope everything goes fine. I didn't take any medication because there was no time for it. But the moment I sat there in the studio and I had like a minute or two left, I still remember I had the tissue in my hand, wondering how I would do this. But the moment the cameras went on, and I remember I put the tissue beneath the table, and when I started speaking, all of a sudden, that cold went away. You can't even tell that I had a cold. And the cough stopped completely, even though just a minute before that I was coughing so much and I was so worried. But throughout the program, for the rest of the day, onto the next day, that cold just disappeared and that cough disappeared. Purposely because of prayers, because I didn't take any medication at all. So I think to me, at least, this was such a miracle that people who are watching from the other side of the TV didn't even pick up on my voice or the way I was speaking, neither did they even cough even once. So these are some of the little things that people on the other side don't know, but these are things that are day-to-day experiences that people that are serving in different capacities in Jalsa Salana see these blessings and these miracles that Allah Almighty enabled us to serve in Jalsa Salana.